yeah. It is the Week 7 review of the Revolution Fantasy Football Edition, the show dedicated to the Ruben Yanes Fantasy Football Edition, the Ruben Yanes Fantasy Football League. This is the Fantasy Football Edition. You are listening to Studio Pete, available on Spotify. Instrumentals, Volume 1 and 2. Search for it, listen to it, download it, get it, do it. Now, we did miss Week 6, so I think we should do just a tiny tad review, real quick, of what went down in Week 6. That's right, your commissioner went to Disneyland and Universal Studios. There I am at Star Wars Land. There I am in Springfield. There's Tomater. It was a good time. And this is what went down during Week 6. Now, we are up to date for the Week 7 scores. First up, the South Howard Alfredo Pollos, in an attempt to work their way up from the cellar, beat out that Rocco Kane 105-83. Amon-Ra St. Brown did not score, but put up 24. Hey, that rhymes. Nice. P. Holmes, you already know. Blade Runners also edged out this victory against San Jose George Life Matter 95-79. Christian Kirk did his thing. Is it Jordan Addison? Jay Addison. He had his way. 33 points, and that was with a touchdown literally stolen from him. Literally from his hands. Speaking of absolutely taken W's, the Cantu Cuts just... 134 is respectable, and 134 would win it on almost every other week against any other opponent. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the Flying Graysons, as they did go down against the Cantu Cuts. 162-134. Lamar Jackson is the offense. Tyreek Hill is the offense. Puka Nacua is a hell of a player. A hell of a player. In that same regard, the Chula Vista Chingones went ahead and got it done. 143 and shellacked the Cucamonga Cracker Killers 143-86. And your Week 7 Game of the Week features Bolt Gang taking out the Ant BD 85. This was the battle. It was quite the nail breaker, and it was the battle for second. Really was the battle for first, depending on other matches and tiebreakers and whatnot. But this was a hell of a game. Bolt Gang took it. Speaking of taking it, we got some awards for their Week 7 called the Honey Buns and Crumb Buns. You guys know how this works? Even though Big Daddy is not here, he did send out his picks. So content-wise, we still got it all. First up, my choice. Taylor's Boyfriend, tight end, 12 receptions, 179 yards, touchdown, 37 points. That's it. Lamar Jackson, how many times do I have to say it? He is the offense of the Baltimore Ravens. Might as well be the multiple Lamars, not even the Lamars. Just one, just the Baltimore Lamar. 357 yards, 4 total touchdowns, 36 points. Yeah, he got it done. Unlike the Week 7 Crumb Bums, my choice, because it was, after all, my choice to draft Austin Ekeler, who's done just position rank 44th. That's all I gotta say. He's got picked average of in the fourth spot, and he's ranking out there in 44. Austin Ekeler, 45 yards, 5 points. Blah. Calvin Ridley, reception, 2 yards, 2 points. Week 7, all over that bench, as we all know, The ones who don't do it get it done at the bench. Jahmyr Gibbs, 68 yards, 9 receptions, 58 receiving yards, touchdown, 26 points. Bold gang. Didn't need it, but you had him right there, all over that bench. Rashee Rice, 5 receptions, 60 yards, touchdown, 18 points. Crack Achilles. Hey, probably could have used it, but hey, who would have known, right? Would have known. And just like who would know the Thursday night preview, how we're going to get down. Here is the matchup. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Buffalo Bills, who are favored by 9.5 points with the over-under 43.5. Well, what can I say? The Buccaneers are the Buffalo Bills, while are really good, and I think will ultimately win this game. I think this will be not a trap game because the trap game has already come. And I think that, well, I think they can do it. I think Buffalo's going to edge out the win, but I think it's going to be ugly. I think it's going to be real ugly. Maybe a field goal right at the end. Maybe Tampa Bay scoring at the end and then missing a field goal. You know, something exciting is going to happen, but it's going to be a bad game. I see Buffalo winning 13-12. But I think just the way mathematically they get there is going to be ugly. Tone over here, on the other hand, thinks that Buffalo is just going to march along like they do. Buffalo, 4 quarters, 4 touchdowns. Tampa Bay, put up a fight. 20 points, but not enough. So, I'm going Buffalo's winning, but way under. I think Dad's got Buffalo winning, but way over. Let's see what ends up happening. But for now, that is your Week 7 review. Join me next week. We shall be back at full strength.